Three, two, one. Yep. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let me know if you can see my screen, please, because a screen is live. Okay, awesome. And you can also hear me clearly, yeah? Whew. Okay, all right, let's begin. So, welcome to Python Study Group. I mean, every one of us here already know the gist. This is Python Study Group, a community-based learning designed for data analysts, professionals, anyone interested in starting and building their career in data using Python. Now, my name is Timothy, and it's a pleasure to have you create the time to join us. Thank you for creating the time. Thank you for all your consistency and commitment to your journey. Of course, I know it's your journey, but you've really shown that you have always wanted to build these skills, right? It it has not been favorable, honestly speaking, but it's a sign of commitment to building something, right? Because the study group is taking a lot from us in a good way, right? I mean, it's taking a lot from me. If you guys, for those of you that see my status, you would. I don't share so much about what I'm doing for the study group, but I think I should start to share because honestly speaking, it takes my time. It takes days and nights. You guys might let me expose this. Let me expose this. So do you know that the lessons that I put on the study group, I first take them before I recommend a video for the study group. I watch about 7 to 10 videos. I'm not saying schemo. I sit down and I watch 7 to 10 videos. I watch these videos from the beginning to the end. I play, I replay, I fast play, I pause, I look closely, and I have to make sure that the lesson matches what I want to do. If it doesn't, I move to another video. I watch about 7 to 10 videos before I finally decide, this is the one, this is it, this is it. And that's why you see that sometimes the creators of this video, they are different. Have anybody noticed? I mean, I believe everybody have noticed this. The creators of the videos are different because it means I'm not using one person's content. I'm sourcing this content myself. So this is me saying that the study group is taking a lot from us, but it's taking a lot from us because it demands that you grow. The things that we want to reach in life, in our career, they require that we stand up and stretch our hands to receive it. So if you're not going to stand up to receive it, if you're not going to stand up to stretch your hand to receive it, it ain't gonna fall on you. It's not gonna come to you if you don't stretch, if you don't stand. So this is we standing, this is we in the work to get what we want. Because this is we putting in the work. Blessing, please, can you reshare the link to the call again? I have 3 messages on my DM saying that they cannot get the link to the call. All right, so this is us putting in the work to get what we want out of the study group. So it's fine. You have to just encourage yourself, like we said in the last review call. All right, so let's get into it. What are we going to do today? This is our agenda for tonight. I'm going to hear from some of us what the lesson has been so far for you. All right, and then we're going to get into the announcements. I have a couple of things to announce to us. We are bringing in new things to the community, and we are putting some things in place so that the program can accommodate everyone. So I'm going to make a couple of announcements, and then we're going to have a help desk. So from now moving forward, the help desk is a time on the review call where you are allowed to share a screen and show me something that you want me to answer. All right. So if you're struggling with a particular hands-on or you have questions, technical questions, let's be more specific, technical questions regarding to the study group lessons, I would address them on the review call on the help desk, right? It's going to be like a help desk where you talk to me about what you're struggling. And then we're going to take questions, other questions that are not technical. These are the things that we would do tonight. Okay, so I'm quite excited for tonight because I've had to introduce some other colleagues of mine, want some of the admins of the community to us, and we've been able to do so much together. So I just want to recognize their presence here on the review call in the person of Blessing and Peter. And let me see the chat. Let me see the chat. All right, Shego, but he's not yet on the call. All right, so I want to recognize their input and their commitment to building this platform with me because honestly, someone said, Timothy, don't compare yourself to to your team, right? But I can really say that the kind of energy that I bring to the study group, they also give me back that energy. You know, their commitment, their consistent. Let's just appreciate them with the reactions. Honestly speaking, it's not easy to put structure like this for free, and as well to show the workings behind the commitment, right? It's sincerely speaking, it's not easy, and I just want to really appreciate them for their time too and the hours that they put, even hours I don't see, trying to, get answers to the things that have been assigned to them regarding to the success of the study group. So it's actually amazing. We have one of our team members that is fully dedicated to tracking our data, tracking our commitment, tracking our attendance to review call, tracking our quizzes. You know how much quiz you guys take? Like, you know the number of quizzes you all are taking, like hundreds of you, and somebody's in charge of that data, tracking that, in charge of tracking, our database to know how we're doing, knowing those that should be removed and those that should stay. He's consistently following up on those data, and it's sincerely amazing. I just want to appreciate Peter. Secondly, I want to appreciate Blessing because sincerely, Blessing is always in my DM. Most times when she has things to do, she always find time to do the study group, send reminders, and I just admire that consistency. All right. Thank you so much, Blessing. And yes, Shego, I've always I've always been in my DM too. Most times we have things that we want to do, and once he's not clear about it, Shego is always in my DM back again. And we're always like coming up with ideas, suggestions, and quite a number of things you guys are going to see very soon when we get into the second semester of this program. All right. So, sincerely speaking, these three guys have been so consistent to our growth, right? And then, yeah, my designer in the person of Agbosity, our designer. If you notice this program, you discover that we keep a consistent color, like the colors are consistent. If you check the social media post about the study group, if you check some of the things that we do on social media regarding to the study group, the colors have been consistent. That's because we have a brand designer in the house, and he's been consistently giving his best shots to making sure that things are in order and follow the brand color. So I honestly speaking, I feel like that's something I cannot do. So I just have to appreciate his work. So let's get into it. So let's talk about the journey so far. I want to hear from some of us. What has it been like for you? I can only guess, but I don't know. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. I can guess that you guys are, doing well. You're getting better. You're learning. You're improving. Python is still friendly. They say Python is friendly. I'm not sure Python is still friendly. They say Python is easy. Some of you might not agree again, like, oh, no good deal. This guy is not easy or anything, right? I know that I've had to bring out the application of these concepts that we learn. And I also bring out the techniques. If you're really going to be good in as a data analyst, you need to learn two things. One is concept and technique. Concept is what are you trying to understand? Technique is how do you apply it? I'll say that again. If you're really going to be good as a data person, whether a data scientist or a machine learning engineer or a data analyst, you have to think of two things when you intend to solve problems. And when you learn, especially when you're learning, you have to think of the concept and the technique. And the same thing applies when you solve problem. The concept is what? What are you trying to do? What is operators in Python? What is a variable? What is this? What is that? First, you have to know what. First, you have to know what exists. And that's what I'm doing with the 20 lessons. I'm showing you what is in Python. I'm showing you what you need to know as a data analyst using Python. So you're learning the what. And then the second thing you need to know how to do is the technique, the concept and technique. So the techniques answers the question, how does it work? How does this function? What's the application of this thing? And I think that's what I do with the assignments. If you guys will agree, you know, if you read the materials, of course, the materials contain a lot of what, but the assignment contain a lot of how. Because if you pay attention to the material, especially the assignment, you would discover that you're not thinking Python now. You're thinking, how do I solve this problem? All right. If you agree with me, you can just react. You're thinking, how do I solve this problem? You're thinking, what am I doing here? Like, is this how these things make sense? It's the how for me. And I feel like if you guys get this how, whether you are branching to programming or software development or data science or data analysis using Python, you're already good. You're already good. So I can only assume, okay, I can only sit down to create these materials and review my materials and, go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth with myself, but I don't really know how you guys are doing. So I think this is it. It's only on the review call I get to hear how you're doing. So who wants to share, right? I'm hoping that the feedback that you share would be used to improve the program and help us know where we're doing well, all right? Because we need to know the things that we're doing well and continue to do those things. And then, know how you guys are feeling too, right? So who wants to go first? You could just raise your hand. And I just want to take, let's say, 4 persons, right? Because I want the help desk. If we're done with the help desk early, I might just take one more person. Don't forget, we have just 1 hour, 30 minutes. So by 10:30, we should be out of here. So the earlier we raise our hands, you get it, you get it, you get it. The earlier you raise your hand, the earlier we're able to finish. All right, so who's raising the hand? The earlier you raise your hand, the earlier we're able to finish. If you stay the whole day waiting to raise your hand, all of us will stay the whole day. All right, so I have a hands up. Thank you so much. Yvette, no, Vet, help me out. I'm not
Okay.
doing.
Good evening, Coach.
I even.
For all you've been doing for us. It's a good thing. I'm so happy that I was able to join. So the thing is, the whole course from the beginning, you simplified everything. You made it so simple that even a layman or somebody that is coming up will be able to understand and assimilate. And this is just the best part of it. And I thank you for doing that.
Oh, thank
Just
you.
thank you so much. I didn't have any other thing to say, but just to say thank you for what you've been doing, right from SQL group and now the Python. There are some assignments that you actually gave. There's one that's actually kind of helping me to like build my Python skills
Oh wow.
that I'm going to use in cybersecurity. So it's really really fun,
Oh
and
wow. Cool.
thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, you have casted me, Python. Why you cast me? Why do you want to cast me? I've cast you. Okay, fine, fine. The journey started from SQL, right? So she exposed my other side. SQL is something I also admire a lot. So to bring that same interest
Unfortunately, I missed the class.
is something I'm really, really, really excited about. Thank you so much. Somebody hand is also raised. I think it's okay. Okay. Okay, what's up? How you doing? If you want to speak, you just raise your hand. I just have 4 people to go, so I'm left with 3 more persons. Yeah, okay, your hand is raised, yeah. Okay, okay, okay.
Okay, I'm fine. Good evening, Coach.
Wow, yeah, so how's been the lesson for you?
Can you hear me, please?
Really? Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you. You can start again. I think it's the network.
Hello, can you hear me, please?
Oh, yeah, 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 we can hear you now.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, we hear you.
Can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can
Can
hear
you
you.
hear me?
Yes, okay, we can hear you. We can hear
I
you.
think the network is bad.
Yeah, the network is annoying. Sorry. Chai. Oh, okay. We could actually hear you. Maybe you could change the location or something. Jimo, Alpha, what's up? How's been the lesson for you? Like, how's been the study group for you from lessons, assignments, and other things?
Good evening. So, for some minutes now, I've not been hearing you or what other people have been saying on the call here, but I think it's better now, like the network is right.
Okay.
So, over the couple of weeks, the lecture has been very great. Yeah, like it's been well simplified and very easy, I would say. Yeah. Talking about starting with the resources, the PDF format, and the video as well. Trust me, I really commend your effort and what you've sacrificed, just to make sure that the lesson is well taken by everyone. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. But recently, should I say, regarding the last lessons you posted on the group you updated, the lesson 4A and 4B. Trust me, I've been battling with it will help for me here because this is my first time of transitioning into tech per se. So the assignment operators has been very disturbing. Yeah, so I've been giving my best, but I don't think my best is enough. Yeah. Um, I think I would like to ask some questions on. Can you still hear me, please?
Yeah, we can hear you, although you're breaking though.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
You want to
So I
ask
want
a
to ask
question
a
regarding
question
to
on
the hands-on, yeah? Jimo.
the answer here. But
Okay, so
another
there's
thing,
going to be a help desk
the
session this night. When we get there, I don't mind if you
what?
can come back and ask the question.
Okay, but there is one that is not related to the hands-on exercise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw something when reading. Yeah, when going through the notes. Short circuit evaluation, but I don't
Okay.
think I'm getting it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Are you joining the call with your
I've checked from. What do you say?
Are you joining the call with your system?
Hello,
You said?
am I what?
Are you joining the call with your system?
No, I've not been able to do that. I'm joining
Okay.
with my phone. Though
You
I
know,
have some things already
yeah, I'm going
on the
to
system,
take
so
notes.
probably I'm going to forward that to your DM.
Okay, so I'm going to take notes regarding to the question. Then I'm going to ask you to read the question again when we get to help text, and I would address it. Okay.
Okay,
All
okay.
right. Thank you. So,
The short circuit evaluation.
yeah. All right. I've taken note of it. Thank you. Short circuit evaluation.
Okay,
When I was going through the exercise, I knew that that question was not straightforward. So don't worry, I'll address it. All right, Jumo, you can put your hand down, Jumo. Thank you. I'm going to when we get to the help desk. All right. That's after the announcements. You can raise the question again, and I'll look into it more closely. Okay. Okay. What's up? Can you hear us now? Can you hear me now? Okay. All right. Rabo, what's up? How you doing? You can speak now, please. Yeah, Rabo. How you
Hi,
doing?
good evening.
Oh,
Good
good evening.
evening, everyone.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, thank God you can hear me. I'm also struggling with my network.
No.
Okay, the thing is that the exercise on 4A. I was able to do it, but why are you
This is
laughing?
not the time to ask questions. I want to get feedback so that we
What's
can.
it? Okay, feedback. I didn't know. I
Yeah.
just joined because I've been struggling to join. So
Oh.
when do we get to ask questions?
That's after the announcements. Help desk. Help desk. When we get to the help desk,
I hope I will not. I hope I will not be asleep, or because
you
I'm
have to
feeling
talk
sleepy
yourself.
already.
Is yeah. We have a structure, so I just want to follow the structure so that I can have more time to answer questions. Okay. I just want to have more time to answer
Okay, it's
questions.
fine.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Okay.
All right, it's fine. Thank you.
All right. Thank you too. Emmanuel, what's up? Okay, sorry. Before Emmanuel, Chemaka, I think I saw Chemaka's hand. Yeah, Chemaka. Oh,
Good evening, coach. Good evening, everyone.
oh, sorry, Mawaga Alpha.
I'm good, though. Coach, I really appreciate this platform that you put up. Sincerely, I would say that it's an answered prayer because for the last 5 years, um, when I hear about Python, it's so huge in the mind that I can't
Mhm.
even touch it. Can you
So,
hear me?
yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, so it's so huge, as huge as if you were to learn, practice Oracle in the last 10 years, especially
Oh,
when,
this.
so it was huge. So it was last year that I had to practice Excel, data analysis, do through another platform, and uh, joining SmartCrux Biz. Sincerely, I will commend your efforts. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you
No,
so much.
thank you. Well,
The platform has been helpful. The teaching has been, Python is now, it looks so much simplified, even though it's taxing. Maybe it's because I'm new to it. And sincerely, your efforts there's no word to contain to express your efforts to ensure, and also the accountability, ensuring that, yeah, I would say that, will I say, I don't like the rules so much, but thank you for the rules because I wouldn't have discovered that I could actually follow the rules.
yeah,
The chats on the group, the comments, the classroom platform as well. It kind of helped me feel among.
yeah,
When I comment, I wouldn't have commented. Well, I wouldn't have commented, but let me just say something because seeing this lesson and the practice, although I just want to be brief,
okay.
but for it has also helped me to discover my attitude to lessons.
Mm,
Over the years, I've always thought that maybe it was just circumstances.
mm,
So, for example, like Chichi on the WhatsApp group was complaining about the lights and some other person's lights,
yeah,
and I was having that same challenge. So I felt that I thought to myself, because today I had to take my laptop, jumping from one place to another to ensure that I have the lights.
okay.
But at the end, the laptop went off this
Yeah.
evening, and I could not submit. And right there and then, I just sat there and told myself, now judgment is by 11:59. So I don't know, but I wish I got to know about the collab, because when I just saw you reply to Chichi this evening, I was like, oh, I wish I knew about collab, but it's not connected to my email, so I can't continue unless I charge the laptop. But I
Oh,
know that it's it's not right to not submit
mm,
anything, but whatever. I just pray that I'll have light before 11:59. I trust,
okay.
But sincerely, your effort is commendable. I
Thank you.
cannot. When I'm discussing with some of my friends today, that look at, there's a platform like this that only God knows. It's only God that gave the inspiration to set it up. And make it so simplified. Let me give another person a chance to speak. Thank you so
Yeah,
much, sir. Thank you,
thank
sir.
you. Yep. Oh, I know, right? That light is bothering me. Oh. I don't know. I have an idea though. I have an idea, but let me hear from everyone. Then I'll talk about it during the announcement. Yeah, thank you. The light is bothering me, but let me not talk, Sha. Let's not talk. Emmanuel, what's up? How you doing? Do you want to speak next? Emmanuel, your hand is raised here. Emmanuel, Emmanuel Oyele, what's up? Can you hear us? Okay, all right. It's 9:30, so let's just move into what we have. Uh, secondly speaking, I mean, to speak from a second approach, I I like the fact that we have clear growth. I mean, I can see a lot of us we're growing, right? And I love that. I really love that. I love the growth. The growth is what I enjoy when I look at what you guys share and how you push yourself. I'm like, oh shit, these guys are doing so fast. Well, like you guys are growing very fast because in my mind, I had targets that I predicted that by the second semester, a lot of you will enjoy the study group better. But I'm glad that within the first 5 days, you've really, really gotten so much of what I'm trying to do with the study group, which is helping us stay consistent, committed, focused, and then understanding Python and how it can be used to solve problems. So I think I'll check your growth good. Our lesson structure to our lessons. Our lessons have actually been very structured. I must tell you the facts. It took me it took me 4+ years to really learn how to deliver the lessons that we're delivering today. I've taken a lot of courses in different platforms. I've met so many people teach Python and programming, and I'm like, there's a better way to teach this thing now because all of us cannot just not get it right. So to have come up with a structure is because of I've failed, and then that inspiration comes from God to be able to think of a better way to do it. And then our programming skills, I love the way you guys are handling programming. Programming has actually been very interesting, right? I mean, some of you don't even learn Excel again. Somebody messaged me and said, Coach, I need to go and learn Excel. Python is everything. I be like, Baba, gotta learn Excel, gotta learn Power BI. Python is not everything. Anyway, Python is everything when you get into data science and machine learning and AI, right? But if you're really keen to data analysis, you have to be good in BI tools, So I like the fact that your programming skills are in programming. Some of you are already confident in programming. I'm seeing I'm seeing your code, like I'm seeing your assignment, and I'm like, if somebody told me that you guys don't know programming before you join the study group, I would doubt it. But a lot of you didn't know programming, but you do now. We saw the feedback form, right? And I'm just excited that we're getting really good in our skills, programming wise. That's beautiful. So let's talk about the announcement. I have a couple of announcements to make, and this announcement comes from the fact that we are expanding our topic. Our topics are going deeper into the lessons. Remember when you did your first semester announcement, and you said say I thought I said, no way, no freaking way. We are getting deeper into these lessons, and the deeper we go, the harder you have to think. Because one thing you discover is that you're thinking, and some of us are thinking to the point of having headache, but you're thinking. If you also notice something about yourself, you're spending a lot of time with Python than other things that you do that are tech wise. Like you're spending more time with Python than your Excel. For those of you that use other tools, if I didn't even confess, oh God, I'm about to confess. I'm spending more time with Python study group than Excel study group. Ah, Jesus, you guys are stealing my attention. right? Because that's one thing about Python. You will discover that you're spending hours on one thing, but hours is gone. Araba was telling me how she spent 5 hours on one on just to exercise. I'm like, God, you won't even know when the time has elapsed because only Python can take your whole day. Now, I like the fact that this growth is happening, but we as a management needs to expand to make it easy for you to chest these challenges and handle this things. And that's the reason why we are creating the following 6 things. One is a help desk. So we're going to have a dedicated group. This will take effect from the weekend. We're going to have a dedicated group where you can ask questions. You can send screenshot of your notebook. You're struggling, you put the screenshots, and in that group, I will be able to guide you, and other of your colleagues would guide you. We'll be able to pour out ourselves on that group. But you have to join the group. All right. The group is not just going to magically appear. Meaning from now on, if I see questions in the general community, I would not respond to it. I'll tell you when we take effect, right? I'll tell us when we take effect. For now, we've not taken effect. Once I create the platform, I'll let you know that the platform has been created, and then I'll send the link to the group so everybody can join it. And that's where we're going to be asking questions and sending screenshots. So try as much as to stay close to the group. I believe everybody have pinned the group to their WhatsApp so that when messages drop, you get it firsthand. All right. So that's one of the things that we are installing this weekend. Your gift. Your gift is ready. Yes, your gift is ready. Let me give you a presentation of your gifts. Okay. I believe everybody can see my screen. All right. Can we see my screen? I want to show you what your gift looks like so that you know what you're about to begin. Okay. So I have it as a new edition. Wait for it. Okay. Is it this? Okay, all right. So this is the folder. So your gifts are case studies. All right. We've created about 3, 4, 6, right? We've created about 6 industries based on the feedback. I mean, based on the poll that Coach Shego did, we've been able to create a list of projects. I'm just going to pick one. So who wants me to do a demo of one? If you have a fast finger, just write an industry. No, 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 not to, just type an industry that you see that you want me to pick. Just type an industry. The first person to drop an industry, healthcare, finance or healthcare. Healthcare came first. Okay. All right. So under healthcare, which one should I do a demo of? Quickly, type fast. Disease or drugs? Disease or drugs? Disease or drugs? Disease or drugs? Drugs. Drugs. Drugs came first. All right, so let me do a demo of the drugs case study and how you're going to apply Python to this. All right. So I need you to stay close to your phones. And if you cannot hear me and the network is bad, you can watch the record. I'm going to do a presentation of it. So I'll try to put it in the view mode. Okay, and then I'll try to zoom in. I believe everybody can see my screen, right? If you can see my screen, just use the reaction. All right, so when you get into any hands-on that you pick, it's going to look like this. All right, Python study group gifts. Because you would not get this presentation, let me tell you, your gift is going to be launched on Saturday, and your projects, your case study starts this weekend, and it closes on the 24th. What's 24th? Friday of next week, right? Somebody help me confirm. When is 24th of July? Friday of next week, right? Okay, thank you. So by Friday,
Sorry, please come again. Can't hear you.
okay, thank you. Oh, is it Thursday? Somebody's saying Thursday in the chat too. Is it Thursday or Friday? It's Friday now. Abby, I'm not sure yet. Okay. I see a lot of Friday, so I agree it's Friday. So I'm gonna put this on the Google Classroom by by tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday. So by Saturday, 12 o'clock. Saturday, 12 o'clock. This is up. This is up Saturday, 12 o'clock. So each of us have chosen a each of us have chosen a case study. All right, we've chosen a case study. It's already on the group, and I've taken the screenshots of all those that chose which. So if you did not choose any case study, just just um just drop a message on the group that, coach, I don't have a case study. I didn't choose a case study when we did the poll. All right, when we did the poll, I didn't choose a case study. So just drop that in the chat in on the WhatsApp so that I can find a case study for you. Now that means I'll be the one to give you any case study that I feel like, because you did not choose. You had the power to choose. You had the right to choose, but you said you have coconut head that you will not choose. You were told that there's a deadline. You say no, you have coconut head. You know agree. You know they agree. You know they agree. You didn't choose. So it means me. I might just give you fish, and yeah, no, no good. So let me walk us through the project. All right. So this is the project that someone chose. I think the number of persons chose drugs. Blessing, help me confirm. How many people chose drugs inventory management system? Blessing, quickly check the screenshots. How many chose drug inventory management system? Okay. All right. So while I'm waiting for Blessing, let's get into the case. So first, you're going to have a welcoming note from me. All right. So hello, study buddies. First of all, congratulations. The message is different for everybody. It's not the same thing, right? Because I had to make sure that the way I've written it is not the same for everybody. So if you pick another person's case study, Okari. All right. So first of all, you've successfully completed your first 5 lessons into the Python study group. Although we've only scratched the surface of the study group, you've already learned some of the most important building blocks every Python programmer uses every day. So think about this. Every app builds, so you have a welcoming note from me. So I'll skip that part. Let's get to the industry scenario. So you have just been hired as a junior Python developer at Healthy Life Pharmacy. At the pharmacy currently records drug stock manually, and this has led to several problems. Drugs going out of stock without notice, incorrect inventory calculation, expired. Four. Okay, so 4 persons chose drugs inventory management. Oh, interesting. So that means 4 persons are going to be doing this project. That's what it means. 4 persons. Okay. So expired drugs remaining in the shares, wrong profit estimation, poor purchasing decision. So your team lead has asked you to build a simple drug inventory checker using only Python concepts that you've learned so far. All right. So since you've not learned loop, you've not learned functional list, dictionary, or file yet, you'll be working with the following: variables, data type, assignment operation, arithmetic, comparison, and logic. All right. So you're going to be working with these operators. So this is your objective. By completing these things, you should have learned the following. Okay. So I'll just go down. So this is the requirements. The pharmacy keeps the following information for each drugs: the name of the drugs, the price by unit, the current quantity. So you have to bring your understanding of Python to helping this pharmacy solve the problem of inventory tracker checker. So you have to create the following variables. Oh, you can see my screen. Oh, if you can see my screen, leave the call and join back. All right, if you can see my screen. Okay, wait, can we see my screen? If you can see my screen, please raise your hand or react. You can see my screen. Okay, thank you so much. All right, so you will create the following variables in Python. That's text tax one. I also broke it down for you to know every step that you have to take to solve this problem. So you should be done with this project in 5 days, less than 5 days. So task one, create a variable. Task two, calculate the remaining stock. So you have a formula there saying remaining stock is equals to quantity in stock minus quantity sold today. Of course, if you create your variable, you will have quantity in stock and you will have quantity sold today. All right. So you do that calculation and then you create a new variable called remaining stock. In task three, calculate today's revenue. All right. So you have the formula: revenue is equals to the price multiplied by the quantity sold. Of course, you have that variable here, price by quantity sold. And then you have tax four. All right. Then you have tax five. I also leave hints. Any question that I feel might be challenging for you, I have left you hints. So there's a hint to say use one of the assignment operators covered in the class. So if you can go back to that material, you would find what you need. You can see my screen, Daniel. Leave the corner, Jam, probably be your network. Then tax 5, restocking checker. Determine whether the pharmacy needs to reorder the drugs, and all that. So always display your results, okay? And then tax 6, tax 7, tax 8, tax 9. Now, once you finish your tax 9, this is what your inventory report should look like. Whenever the what's the word? They should be able to enter the name of the drugs, paracetamol. Then they should be able to enter the price, and they should be able to enter the current unit. All right. And this is what your results should look like. This is what the results should look like. I put it in between blue colors. So if you do your calculation well, you should be able to tell them if that drug has expired. If you do your calculation well, based on the parameter that is entered, you should be able to tell them if it's safe to sell or if it's eligible for discounts. All right. So that's the guided question. Then we now have the unguided question, which is the bonus. So the bonus is optional. If you don't do it, no problem. Just that you might get a full score, but it just adds to your score. All right. So you have a little challenge to test. Okay. And then there is a rule to every case study. All right. I avoid you using if. So don't use if function, don't use loop, don't use function, don't use list, don't use dictionary, don't use class, don't use any of this. So if you decide to use Python, of course, Python is going to use some of this. You say no compulsory or necessary. All right. So Python, if you use AI will use this function. All right. But if you use yourself, what you've learned within the lesson, which is lesson 1 to 5, then you will need to really spend a lot of time on this. All right. Then I have a tip for you. All right. Before you begin, ask yourself the following questions. So this is where I need you to think. All right. Did I use meaningful variable? Did I choose the correct data? Did I apply the assignment operators? Did I? So once you're done, you compare your answers with this question and it will give you some insights. Now, how do you submit your case? Now, this submission instruction is the same for everybody. This is the same for everybody. So first, once you do your work, you're going to have your Python notebook, your Jupyter file or your Python file. All right. So you double check your calculation to be sure that you've done the correct thing before you submit. Then while you're doing it, when you're done and you upload it on the Google Classroom, please take a screenshot of your program running, your final report, send it to the WhatsApp group, tag Coach Timothy. All right. And if you upload it on the Google Classroom, also take that screenshot and tag me. All right. Tag me that you have done it and you have submitted it. It's two things, right? Yes, I've done it. Yes, I've submitted. Or yes, I've done it. I've not submitted. So you have to make sure you send two screenshots. One that you've done it, one that is you have submitted. Before that deadline, or okay, before the deadline. Before the deadline. All right. So you have from Saturday 12 p.m. when it's posted to 24th, which is Friday next week. So you have like 5 days. Okay, you have 5 to 6 days. All right. So when you post it, don't forget to leave comments when you're writing your code. So ensure your comment is well organized. Ensure your code is well organized with comments where necessary. All right. Then upload your work on the Google Classroom before uh upload your work on the Google Classroom. That's what this instruction is saying. Upload your work before the submission deadline. All right. Now, this is the second part of your work. I need you to blog about this project that you've done on LinkedIn. All right. So you're going to blog about it on LinkedIn, write about it. So I worked on this. And while I was working on this was actually very interesting. This was one of the projects on the case on the Python study group. And it taught me how to think, how to do this, how to do that, how to do that. Okay. So, and when you post it on LinkedIn, take screenshots of your code, Of course, how you post Python work now, you put screenshots and then you tag me. All right. Tag me to that post. Okay. And you could also appreciate me, just say thank you, coach, for not breaking us too much. And then if you don't have me on LinkedIn, you could just click on this connect and it will take you to my LinkedIn page, right? My LinkedIn page. Then I also need you to tag SmartBizCrux, all right, so that we can also track everybody that have posted their projects using the brand Instagram. I mean, LinkedIn page. Okay. So while you're posting it on LinkedIn, I need you to use the hashtag Python study group, hashtag study group, hashtag case study. All right. And then you can use any other hashtag that you wish to use, maybe data analytics, data science, Python. But you must have these three hashtags because this submission is how you're going to be graded. Okay. Both what you submit and how you post it online and how you use the right tags. All right. Then when you're done, I need you to document their code on GitHub. All right. I wanted to give you a template, but I changed my mind and I decided that you can use your own template. So you're free to use your own template because I was about to say, here is a template to guide you. Then I now say, no, I'm not doing. I'm not doing. So you're allowed to use any GitHub templates, but make sure that when you post it on LinkedIn and on GitHub, kindly share that link to the community on WhatsApp, on our WhatsApp group. And I will try to I will look at it and I'll give you correction where necessary. And if you don't have a correction, I'll let you know that you're good. You're good. This is great. This is awesome. All right. So I also need you to take notes that if you submit it past the deadline, you're going to get 50% deduction from your 100 score. So you submitting it late is already 50% discount. Yeah. Yeah, it's not group or it's personal. Everybody's having their own case study. We've not gotten to the group project. This is case study. So I need you to work with your head, your hand, your head, your leg, your nose, your forehead, and your backhand. Only you will sit down with this and figure it out. If you don't come get it, you see. Well, if you post your work, right, and if you use the right hashtags, all about this one now they are like 5555555. Like if you tag and put comments and post online and tag me, I use the hashtag, they are like 2 marks, 2 marks, 5 marks, 2 marks, 5 marks, right? Then your own work itself is where you have like 50 marks. So if you do all the things necessary, you get a 50 marks. All right. If you do your work necessary, your own work 50 marks, then other things, maybe you put your comments properly, your work is well presented. Of course, you can even get 100. But if you submit it late, 50 is removed from your score. Bam. That one is deposits. That 50 marks that is removed is deposits that I've done my down payments. Yes, this instruction is in all the gifts. It's in all the gifts. It's in all the gifts. This instruction is in all gifts. All the gifts. All right. So late submission, have that. And then you'll find me leaving you a final word. Right. I think I left final word for everybody. What I think you should keep in mind based on the project that you're working on. So that is that about that. It's the same for everybody. This is another case study. This is case study 13. I think the one I showed us is case study 2. All right. So each person that chooses a case study gets a every case study is marked. We have a code for each case study. All right. So this is small. This one is on marketing pricing forecasting system. All right. And I did the same thing. I have a welcoming note and I have an objective and your variables and all your tasks broken down to task 9. Then there's a report. Then there's a bonus. Then there's the rules that you should follow. Then there's how you submit it. Then there's a final one. So it's the same for everybody. All right, just that it's different ways. I've written it in a way that it aligns with what you're working on. All right, so let's go back to the presentation. So I might not have the time to do this with us. That's the reason why I'm doing it on the call. That's why it's important that you know, if you have to watch the recording of this call again, please do. All right, but that is your gift. Your gift is going to be accessible on Friday. Oh, sorry. Your gift is going to be accessible. Okay, I wrote Friday. I'm actually supposed to be Saturday. It's supposed to be Saturday, but you know what I'll do? I can actually make it available to. Oh no, today is Friday now. Can you imagine? It's Saturday. I meant to write. So it's going to be accessible tomorrow by 12 o'clock. All right, and it's going to close on the 24th of July. Whew, that was a lot, but it was important. It was important. It was really, really important. So your case studies are ready. Your gift is ready. I know you might be thinking, oh God, not him to work with. Everybody's doing different things. Who's gonna help me? Who's gonna help me? Lord Jesus, coach. Shape, if I don't want to kill you. I don't want to kill you. I just want you to walk. Okay. If you struggle while you're fasting and praying. So if you feel like you're going to struggle, start now to fast. Declare fasting for yourself because you know you're going to work alone on this one. You're going to work alone. It's Yakubu one. So you're the only person that's going to work on this yourself. You're going to have some people doing the same project with you, but you're not going to know who is who. All right. You're not going to know who is who. And you are not allowed to say, please, who is working on shoe and thread? Because this thread is not tying. You're not allowed to come to the group and do that. You're going to be getting reminders 3 days to the gift closing, 2 days to closing, 1 day to closing. But you do not have the right to come and say, please, who have tied his or her shoe? I'm tying my own, it's not tied. Nothing like that. You and your God will figure it out. All I just want to see is, Coach, I'm done. I ate it like a chocolate. It was so nice. That's what I want to see. I want to see you send screenshot that you have killed it. You know, it didn't kill you. You came out alive. I want to see. Whew, whew. Before you kill me, I'll first kill you in this study group. I want to hear we came out alive. I don't want to hear, Coach, I'm dying there. If you have issues with lights, start now to plan yourself. Don't wait 2 days to deadline. Oh. You carry your bag. I'm going to go and find lights. I need to charge. I'm going to go and charge. You carry your bag to go and charge. 2 days to deadline. May the Lord help you at that charging. Okay. So start now. Start now. Start now. Once it's Saturday and it's up, first of all, let me advise you. Go through it. Go through it. Go through it when it's Saturday. On Sunday, try to answer tax 1 and 2. On Monday, tax 3 and 4. On Tuesday, tax 5 and 6. On Wednesday, 7, 8. Thursday, tax 9 and round up. Friday, you post on YouTube. I say YouTube. You post on LinkedIn, post on GitHub. You send link. You wash your hand. Say this Eba was making sense. To God be the glory. That's somebody should not come and tell me on Wednesday that Python is not working. Your interpreter have crashed. You follow it and go and crash. This is your first gift to. This is how we are going to end this first semester by doing gift 1. Thank you very much for listening to my announcement. May the Lord help us. Oh, may the Lord help us. Don't worry. I'm going to return. See, I'm cooked. See, I'm cooked. Next week, go choke with what coach say. No. Calm down. I will not leave you without a helper. Okay. I will not leave you without a helper. There is a help meet for you, which is the materials from the previous lesson. You have just lesson 1 to 5. Just do lesson 1. Just apply what you have learned from lesson 1 to 5, and you'll be good. Okay, let's talk about help. So if you have a question, you can raise your hand. This is where you can raise your hand. If you want to ask about the gift, if you want to tear my shirts, if you want to hold me by the waist, if you want me I need to put legs and one trouser, this is where you get to fry me. Help desk. Whose hand is going up? No question in the comments. If you get mind, unmute mic, talk. Me will give you assessments. I spoke with my chest. If you have mind, don't put it in the comment. Unmute your mic and talk. Raise your hand. You have the boldness to speak. You speak. Some of you are clapping in the back end. Come to the front and clap. Eh? I know so far today. Question go plenty. Oh, yeah. Let's start with please, straight to the question. No, somebody should not stress me. Straight to your question. Anybody that comes forward, ask your question. If I can answer it here, can answer it. You share screen. And if you are just coming now, you wait for the recording, or you wait till I do the summary. I'm going to do a summary of everything. Okay, I'll do a summary. So, what was your question?
Okay, good evening. Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you.
Um, okay, so exercise 4A and 4B. I had some challenges, but let me start with 4A.
Are you sharing the screen?
So, okay, let me share my screen.
Okay. So while you're sharing your screen, anybody raising a hand regarding to the gift? I just mentioned. Latifa, do you have a question regarding to the gift?
Yes, I do. Good evening.
Shoot me. Shoot me. Good evening.
So my question is, you said we upload on gifts, GitHub.
Yeah.
So some of us don't know how to use GitHub. We just have the app or something like that.
Okay.
So like, how are we going to like upload our stuff on it? I don't know.
Mm, okay. You know
Yes.
what I would do? I would recommend a video how to upload. Let me take note of that. So I'll recommend a video on how to post your work on GitHub.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Whose hand is raised again? Chinwe.
Can I continue?
Yeah. But hold on, Chinwe, do you have a question regarding to the gift? No. Okay. Yeah, Arabo, floor is yours.
Yeah, first of all, sorry, good
Okay.
evening.
Oh, okay. Good evening.
Yeah. First of all, I want to understand, please, when you say gift, what do you mean? Because I really don't understand what that gift means.
Gift is case study. It's a gift. I'm giving you a gift that you have done so well for the first 5 lessons. I'm proud of you. I just want to appreciate you with a gift. That's a gift. I want to say thank you for all your efforts so far on the study group. But you have to also work on the gifts you get.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
It's all right.
Why is Mustafa laughing? Mustafa, why are you laughing? Eh? Why are you laughing? All of you that is laughing. What do people gain by laughing? Eh? No gift. Gift is something you give to somebody because you are grateful for their effort and their, how they show so much effort to. Okay, fine. Gift is case study. Case study is like saying, um, it's like saying, I want you to apply what you've learned to an industry that you're interested in. Okay, so gift is saying all the things you've learned. How can you apply it to an industry? And that's gifts. It's actually called case study, but I call it gift because it's the way I feel about it. I want to appreciate you guys, So it's a gift. So that's why. All right, but the floor is yours.
Okay. So you see the hands-on exercise.
Yeah.
I'll start with this first one. I don't know if the questioner says display one of the following messages: access granted or access denied. I know that what I did here is not right because I just said print access granted. That's because I could already predict the answer that okay, this and this is going to give me true, and then when this is false, but when it turns to when because of this not here is going to be true, so my outcome is going to be true. So I had already predicted that okay, it's going to be access granted, but I know that this is not the right way to do it. So how am I supposed to prompt it to say, oh, if it's true, print access granted, or if it's not, print access denied? Because if you look at this third one now, first I actually put print print system healthy here. that was how I actually submitted. It was later when I was going through everything this evening again, and I realized that, oh, it's supposed to be like critical alert, so I had to like change it. So how
Yeah.
am I supposed to prompt it to for the computer to think on its own? I don't want to think for it, so
Hmm.
that it will say, oh, is it supposed to be access granted or access denied? Do you understand? I hope I was able to communicate.
Okay.
You understand what I'm
So
saying?
yeah. So I'm gonna ask other study buddies to share their thoughts because I believe we've also worked on this too. So who wants to share your thoughts regarding to what everybody's asking? All right. IK, your hand is up. All right. Who wants to share your thoughts? You could just unmute your mic and speak, anyone. Because I want to hear from every other person how we were able to figure this out and what we did. Is anybody speaking? You're talking about
Yeah,
hands-on one.
good evening, coach.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. Yeah, Victor. Okay.
Well done, sir. Good evening,
Yeah.
sir.
Good evening.
First, I want to say thank you for taking your time to set up this course for us.
No,
It's
thank
been a good experience so far.
you. Thank you so much.
Uh, Before I make my main points, please, I hope you have marked my attendance for this call.
Yes, yes. Everybody on call. I mean,
because
Peter is taking
because
attendance. Right?
Airtel network has been so disturbing. I've been trying to join the call, it's not allowing me to join, so that's why I need to be sure.
Yeah, the attendance is taken. As long as we join and we've stayed more than 40 minutes, the attendance is taken.
All right, all right, all right then. Okay, then. So going forward, uh, there was this extra course you dropped for us, the one that has to do with membership and identity.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say it would have been nice if I had given us a hand-on practice so that we can practice the lesson there.
Oh, I thought you wanted to answer regarding to the question Arabo is asking.
No, 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 no. Sorry, I just wanted something else.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
yes. Regarding to that, I will address it. Just give me a few minutes. Let's solve Arabo's problem. Coding challenge.
all right.
All right. Well, I'll take note of that. Okay, let me just say I didn't give us exercise because I didn't want to make it overwhelming for some of us. And I know that that concept is important. So I just added it in case we have the time to study. But if you want an exercise, I didn't put an exercise. I'm sorry. I intentionally didn't give an exercise because I didn't want it to feel overwhelming, and I didn't want to stress a lot of us mentally. So I feel like just give you that material. There's a lot to learn. So learn this one on your own, but you have material. But assessments, no, I didn't put assessments. All right. So thank you, Victor. Is anybody wanting to contribute to our I need you guys in this on this screen. Any question about how we're getting married? We're not getting married. We want to solve this problem. Nobody's getting married. This is what we want to marry now. This question on the screen. Hands on. Is anybody going first? Is anybody speaking? Nobody.
Sir,
Oh, Sahada. Yeah, Sahada, you can speak.
good evening, coach.
Hey, good evening. So, how did you figure this out?
I used if and else.
Oh,
So
you
that's
used.
what helped me. Yes, yes, sir.
All right.
But we have not done that now, right?
No, we've not.
So that's
Okay,
that's what I
so
used.
Okay. Any other person? Did any other person use the operators, like solely the operators?
Um, can I speak?
Yeah, yeah, Latifa, you can speak.
So the thing is, since we've not been taught if and case when and things like that, so I just figured we use the operators. And based on what you said we should be able to predict the answer before we write the code. So
Yeah.
we'd already know what our output will be like. So if we get the output, you can just like include the prints, maybe access granted, because you already know, like you could already predict what you are getting. So you can just
Mm,
print access granted or something. But I used the operators solely. Like I didn't use any new concepts that I would not been taught. So
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so that means you did exactly what I did.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly what you did, right? Exactly what you did.
All right. Thank you, Latifa. That's lovely. Okay. But does that answer your question? Because I didn't want to be the one to answer you.
Okay, okay. Let me see if I have any issues here again before I go. Okay, so this last part, this study body challenge, I think I was not able to complete it. I don't know. It says something like
Okay. So any other person raising a
you also
hand?
asked us. Okay, so can I go to sorry the B part?
Okay. Yeah, you
I
can.
also have a question there. Coach, it's like you will make me the class rep so that those people making noise in the group, I will move their names from this attendance list. That's what I will do. Just wait, let me be the class rep
No verse,
first.
no verse, no verse, no verse, no verse. All of us came here in peace. You guys are just always making me laugh. Yes, so Michael, don't call me class
Okay.
rep for straight up. No time, no time, no time, no time. No, you guys are going to
Okay,
get the
this
class
B
rep when you get
part.
to your team project. Okay, yeah, we can go ahead.
Okay, so this one that we were talking about yesterday, I was able
Oh,
to figure this out.
that's
Um, this error that is showing you, I still don't
mm-hmm.
know what this is. Let me open it. Let me open the question.
So this is another thing
Okay.
when you want to answer a question, you can copy the question and add it to your notebook like a comment, like you use Markdown. So it will be like a text. So you say question 5 and then you put the question using Markdown so that you don't need to always switch from notes to notes. All right. So you can always have all your what's the word? You can have all your this thing in one place. I feel like that would be easy for us because I can imagine how much you guys had to go through to move from book to notebook. That's why you had to learn Jupyter notebook now. If you're using it now.
I'm actually using my phone. I use my phone to view the questions, then I use my laptop to.
What if the question were in your Jupyter notebook? So that tomorrow when you pick your notebook again and you see the solution, you can see the question alongside. Because you're going to see this tomorrow. If you post this on your GitHub and tomorrow you want to download it from your GitHub, what if you don't have access to the Python study group again? Those materials.
Wait,
So
after some time, all the materials will disappear.
no, no, no. I'm saying that what if you don't have access to your Google Classroom and you
Oh,
have your
okay.
code where you did your assignment or your solution? And
Mm.
yes, a time will come. I mean, after the study group, I'm just going to leave the material there for 2 months. And if you want to still have access to the material, you have to pay for them because they are recycled for the next study group. This is the first Python study group. So more people are going to join in the future and the materials will be recycled. So you might not have access to them again, except you pay for them.
Okay.
I don't go
Um.
talk with you, so we will cry this night for no nah, no nah, no nah, no nah, no nah. It's study group now. We will not be here forever. Now. If you don't want to graduate, you don't go back to where you're coming from. No, you have to go back to where you're coming from with certificate and badge. Cannot be here. Leave us the admin to continue our struggle. You'll be going back to wherever you came from.
Okay, so this error, I don't understand. It says the bonus challenge says extend the program to ask the user for the initial stock. That's what I see now, input initial stock. Then it says ask how many items were sold.
Okay.
That's item sold, inputs, enter item sold. Ask how many new items arrived,
Okay.
new items, and ask how many items fits in one carton. Items fit items.
Okay.
Okay, so I clicked on shift enter now. It's supposed to run the cell so that I can input, right? Why is it giving me this error? What did I do wrong?
Okay. All right. So who wants to Um, wants to help. You should leave me now. You trying
Good
to
evening,
correct
guys.
now. Leave me now. Leave me.
Is it's
Maybe we should come
because
and
it's
answer.
it's because of it's because of the string. Like you forgot to put the string. Do you get me?
No,
Can you hear me?
I did not get you. Sorry.
So the initial stock equals to input. What the error is saying is that there is an untermed string literal or something like that. Sha. So it's pointing to line one. So in your line one, you put input open bracket enter initial stock, but you didn't put string like a string before you wrote the enter because it's a string word. Like if you write enter initial stock, it will not understand what you're trying to say. So you have to put quotes here in front. Then I think you copied for the rest too. So you have to include it in all the rest. So you copied and pasted. So the error is in everything. Well, except for the item sold. Yeah, something like that. So you have to do it for the rest too. So I think that's the error. Yeah.
Okay, I think I didn't do it
You
this
need to
one
stop
too.
smiling. That somebody have eyes. Nice, nice, nice.
Oh Jesus, coach, so I don't have eyes.
No, nah. I don't
Oh,
want to
this
say yes.
well,
That's why I'm
Jesus,
asking.
Trebules just meets me this
No, no,
night.
your eyes is just opening to programming. Come on, it's not a
Oh
bad thing.
God.
Jesus
Okay.
healed the blind. If you were in Jesus' time, you know, can line up to collect to collect healing.
Okay. So if I now start entering this value, it now says display remaining stock.
Enter the value first now. Let's see how it goes.
Okay, so initial stock, how many will I just put? Let me
Let's
say 350.
okay. 350.
Items sold, let's say 40. Um, new items, let me say 150.
Wait, though, there's an error.
What am I doing safe?
You have run it again. You have an run it again.
I'm pressing this thing now, Control
Uh,
Z. Is that what I'm supposed to press?
change your it changes. It just changed to markdown. Go back to your mode and change it to code.
Done, right?
No, no, no. Change it to code up, up. That place where you have markdown mode.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Run it again. Okay.
Oh,
So
what did I do again? That's showing
stop
all these ones.
stop the kernel. Click on it.
This one, right?
No, no, no. The stop button. Click on the cell now. No, click on the cell, please. You're not clicking on the cell. Okay. Then stop your kernel. That stop button that is beside the
This
play.
one,
No, no, no. That's forward.
this,
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Run your code again.
Okay. I've done that.
Run your
Hello.
notebook. Okay.
What's
So your
happening?
input has been removed. You have int into the sentence is not complete.
Which one again? This one.
Yes, no.
Oh God. How did this happen now?
A small thing. No fever, no fever, not small thing. Yeah.
Okay, so what did I even say before? Let's say 350. Item sold 40. So why is it showing this error now?
Item sold is not defined. What do you think? All right. Who's seeing the error? What do we think? Item sold is not defined. Where's the error coming from?
Your item sold
Can
is spelled differently. One is items sold. So when you wanted to print it, you wrote items sold without the S. Can you hear me?
I think this one is also in capital letter. I have to change
No,
it
no, no.
to
It's not from there. It's not from there. That one can
Okay.
be a capital letter or lowercase. It's your variables and the variable you print.
This.
Your variable you used to store and the variable that you used to print.
They are
Second,
different.
your third line
Yes.
and your fourth line. Look at it closely. Third line, variable name, third line, variable name, third line.
Yes, now. Okay, yeah,
Go,
I've done that. I think I've done that.
where's your variable name on your third line?
That's the item sold now.
That's not your variable name. Where's your variable name?
Hey, God.
Variable name. There you go.
Okay,
Variable
Maybe I
name
will
now.
start
can
my
I
class from the beginning. This one I don't know variable
Yeah.
name. Maybe I will start it from the beginning.
So your
Is it not
variable name
item
is the left
sold?
hand side.
Jesus.
okay, I think
You
let
said?
me just say something.
Your variable name is
Okay,
the left hand side. That's item sold. The
Before
left
the
hand, the one
what?
in black. The one in black, the one before
Before the
increase.
alignment sign.
That's what I
that
said. And I said item sold now.
yes, go to your line four under print, take that your this thing, your variable there is not
This
correct.
one.
Yes, you have to add X.
Okay.
Okay, you can do that.
Yes,
So I should run the cell again.
yes, let's try. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Item sold. New items. Items that fit in a box. Okay, we can say 12. Okay, so is that it? They now said display remaining stock after sales, update stock after restocking, number of full cartons. How are we supposed
Rabo,
to do
you,
that?
you will figure that one after. I want to answer
Okay,
to
okay. People are
yeah,
really
that's
scared of me.
all right. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, I
Thank
wanted everybody
you.
to be part of this, so that was good. Hey, any other person intending to share a screen or ask a question, technical or non-technical? Let's have it.
Y- Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, okay, I'll follow.
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you so much, Coach, for what you have been doing for us.
I
Okay. Yeah, please. My question is this. There's a lady that said something about using the operators to, solve a certain hands-on question like that. But in my own case, I use the if and x function to do that.
okay.
So I would like to know if it's actually possible to use that the operators to do
Of
the
course,
same.
of course.
Okay, I would like.
That's what she did. She can send.
Oh,
I will send the screenshots of that your
okay,
exercise one, so that
okay. I would like. Sorry, go on.
okay.
Sorry,
So
which of the exercises? I didn't get that.
the number one, that first one, the first one that you were asking if it's the first one, just send the exercise one screenshots. All right.
Okay, I'll send it on a group.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right.
All right. Okay, continue.
Okay, so my other question is that I would like to know if it's possible to make use of operators to, make some logical conditions, like to, generate conditions, such as, in the place of if and else functions. Rather than using if and else functions, we can use operators to also do the same function. So I would like to know if it's possible.
Oh, okay, okay, all right. Thank you for asking that. Yes, it's actually
All right.
very possible. You know. Okay, somebody wants to answer the
So,
question.
I want to double.
Okay, your mic is unmuted.
Double.
You want to answer the question? Oh, okay, okay. I thought you wanted to answer it. So yes, it's possible. Okay, it's actually very possible. That's the reason why I have not gone into conditional statements. I'm using operators intentionally so that you can learn the heart of operators. Operators can do so much if you know how to combine them. Uh, I think I saw some conversation in the group where we were looking at some some true and false table, how to combine operators to get true, true, true will give you true, true, false, true, false, false, true, false, true, false, that's logical table or something. So it's possible to use logical operators. It's possible to combine operators together, especially logical operators, to get the results instead of combining. The only challenge now, this is the only challenge with operators and the if statement. We're going to get there when we get to if statement. With if statements, you can describe what you want the output. If the output is true, you can say, oh no, I don't want true. I want it to say yes, condition satisfied. I want you to say, you too sabi. All right, you can control the output. You can describe your output with if statement, but with logical operators, you can't describe your output. You can only get true or false. So that's the only limitation, but it's very much possible to use logical operators to manipulate your condition. All right. When Arabo sends that, you can look at the screenshot closely and you would see the answers to what you're looking for. All right. Thank you so much, IK. Any other person raising a hand? Okay, Damilare, Alpha, your hand is raised. You can go ahead and speak.
All right. Good evening, sir.
Chief Alpha.
All right. I'm fine. My question is
Mhm.
concerning 4B, the part of the stock. All right. I'll be sharing my screen, although I'm
Oh,
using my phone, but I still have a better laptop I can use. So, I want to share my screen.
hey, we have lost you. Damilare, we
Can you
have
hear me, sir?
lost you. Hello?
I'm coming. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, we can hear you, but your voice
All right.
is fainting.
I'll share my
Oh,
I'll share my screen now.
okay. All right. Okay, so why he's here to share his screen? Latifa, your hand is up. What's your question, please?
Okay, yes, it's about the 4B, I think.
Oh, okay.
So the part where you said we should
All right.
write like different code
Can you
for
see my
5 scenarios
can you
and
see my
explain.
screen?
Yeah, Damilare, we can see your screen. Continue showing us what you're showing us. Latifa, continue.
Sorry,
Okay,
can you see
okay.
my
Where you ask us to like
all right.
Damilare, can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir.
Okay. Yeah, we can see your screen. Just hold on. I think Latifa is asking the same thing or something
Right.
similar. Okay, Latifa, you can go ahead.
All right.
okay, so where you said we should write like codes for 5 scenarios and explain those scenarios.
Okay.
So my question is, like we have like a stated variable, like we have the conditions already,
Yeah.
like the variable true and all that.
Yeah.
So now that scenarios that you ask us to explain, is it to change the logical statements, the logical operators like and or and the likes, or we are meant to like change the variable, the conditions of the variable?
Yeah, is the variable actually. Because what
Oh,
I wanted you to do was to play with your own ideas using the same logic operators, but different variable.
okay, so you know that the variables now, for example, now for my own project, I didn't change the variables, but
Yep.
because I implemented using nuts, so the
Okay.
nuts automatically change the variable. Like instead of like doing it, add coding it and like making it false true, I use nuts to like make it like
Oh,
flexible, kind
alternate.
of.
They're like,
Yes. So I use nuts in the. So is that accepted?
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That part of
Okay.
the question was for you to flex your
Okay.
intellectual capacity.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right. That's good. Yeah, I intentionally added that question to flex our thinking. So any approach you use to test that logical statement to, I mean, logical operators to apply any condition, that's fine. All right. Just in case anybody have that question to raise again. And yeah, Latifa, thank you for raising that question too, because I think I had two persons question in chat and I did not reply. I did not reply to chat. So you are replying like you asking this question, just it brings it back. Okay, Damilare, the floor is yours. Oh, we have one more
All right.
minute to go. Okay, so
All right. So here is my code for the bonus challenge under 4B. I think the 4B was 3 questions. This is the third one that was talking about the stock stuff. And this particular code is actually working. Let's test it. Yeah, it's working. 60, 20, 60, 12. Yeah, it's working. Now, if when you look at the line 15, I
Uh,
used the when you look at line 15, I used that modulus operator. I did not use modulus equal to. I did not
okay.
use that one at all because I think if I is that I think yeah, I can actually use it, but if I use it, the final value I'll be having for my stock is going to oh my goodness. The final value I'll be having for my stock is going to be all I call it now. Hmm. I'm trying to look for a way to explain it. Okay, let me
It's
do
going
it.
to overwrite the variable that you created.
Yes, yes. If I'm to use percentage equal to now
Yeah.
my final stock that is going to be remaining, although I've already printed the final stock, which is still correct, but the final stock that will be stored inside that stock variable is going to be the decimal, is going to be the remainder that is remaining after you've done this modulus operator. And I think it shouldn't be like that. That was the reason I used this way, or I used this method, and that was why I was asking if there is a better approach to solve it and it's not going to affect the final value that will be stored inside the stock.
Mm, mm. Okay.
Okay, let me
So
try let me code the second method I wanted to use.
exactly
That's
that's
if I have
what to do. If you can you comment this one? This your lines 16. Make it a comment. Then replace like write sorry your line 15. Sorry, not your 16. Your line 15, sorry. Your line 15. Then write another code that uses the increment operator.
okay. From this place I have stock stock modulus equal I'm coming stock. Oof, I'm coming. I'm trying to oh my goodness to work now.
Are you trying to divide the stock by the quantity, the carton?
Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. I did this thing before. Uh, okay. If I want to read it, the first thing is the stock I have, which is the output, which is the updated stock I have here. I'll be
Okay.
dividing it, I'll be doing the modulus division of it with the carton size. Then what
So
I have,
that would still be stock divided by the carton size now. That would be stock percent equals to stock.
but you said now, but you said we should use percentage equal to.
Yeah.
That's it. Now, how are you going to put it? How are you going to use it? That's
Now,
my own question.
yeah,
And
so
it's not going.
this is the thing. The modulo operator is a remainder, it returns the value of your remainder. So if you assign the value of your remainder to the same variable that you have, I think what you did is correct. Instead of having to do the modulo equals to, yeah, I think yeah, I'm going to run it. I'm going to run it after this call. What you have, what you commented is actually the correct thing because that way you mod you're not going to use the remainder value to do your calculation. You just get that remainder and assign it to another variable. So what you have in line 15 is good. You don't have to comment. You can remove the comment. You're right. What you're trying to do, I'm trying to visualize it, and it would not give you. I see. Yeah, I see what you're trying to do. The value will not be the exact value. I don't know what that will give you though when you test variables with it.
If I test this, it should give me. I have my stock, which is the final one I have here. After I've already added to it, so I'm doing the floor division divided by the number of carton size. Okay now this should work. Yes. Now my initial is let's say 50. Then the
Okay.
unit sold I sold 30. Then it is remaining 20. Now if I add 80 to it, that's 100. Now how many units do I want to have in a carton? Let me say I have 10 units. Okay, let me have 12 units. Should I have 12? Let me use 10. Okay, let me use 5. Okay, let me use 10. If I use 10, that means I'll be having 10 cartons and 0 units and is zero loose left. Okay, I'll be having 10 and a zero, which is still correct. But in this place now, if I am to print stock again, my stock is not going to be containing 100 anymore. It's going to
Yeah,
be containing zero.
yeah,
That's what I'm trying to
yeah.
say
That's
that.
what, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That what you did before is actually the correct approach to preserving your number of. Is this
All
also
right.
what you
Thank you,
have?
sir.
Is it all right?
Yeah,
Well,
that's all.
okay. Okay. I think there are messages in the chat. You guys are blowing my chats. Let me go and read the chat messages. We're done. All right. Sorry for extra minutes. Anybody hands raised? You have a question? That's if your hand is still raised. What's up?
Oh, sorry. Let me go and
Uh,
drop it.
So let me read the comment and then we'll round up here. I hardly see the network keeps stripping healthcare engineering. This is Friday. I can't say. So I'm going to summarize everything we've said today. All right. We started by addressing the fact that there are announcements. This weekend we are launching the the help desk group, where we can join the group to answer. Where I can join the group with us to answer technical question, send screenshots and the rest of them. So that's what we're launching by weekend. Then your gift to be up by Saturday, 12 p.m. All right. And if you don't have a gift, if you didn't choose a case study, please drop on the group and tag me that coach. Apologize though. Don't come and tell me, coach, I'm not giving me a case. I will give you sugar and bread. You will apologize first. I'm sorry. I did not do it when my mates were doing it. Out of your kind heart. You write two paragraphs, why you did not choose a case study where we were choosing. Two paragraph, coach. How are you doing? How is the family? This is to write to you that 2 days ago I lost my shoe. So when they were choosing a case study, I did not see it. So out of your kind heart, please help my life. Choose a case study for me. If you just got right, coach, and you tag me, I'll delete that message like I did not see it. I will just delete the message. So two paragraph why you missed the gift when everybody was doing it. And then you will now say out of my kind heart, because if my heart is not kind, you don't have any better gift. So you say out of my kind heart, I should find a case study for you. Me, if I not sleep off and I did not give you gift Sunday morning, just be so my last one. Leave me, oh. See, leave me, oh. When you were doing it, when your mates were doing it, where were you? So just leave me, oh. Leave me, oh. How you doing? I don't want to know how I'm doing. You, how you doing, Seth? You will write two paragraphs why you did not choose a case where your mates were choosing it. Then Sunday morning, I'll now wake up. I'll now give you a case study. By then, your mate has started by 12. So that's your punishment for choosing. Choosing. You chose to do your own. You say you have coconut head. Me too. I have coconut head. Because if we create case study and you do not agree to choose the one that, don't worry, we'll see you in the front. Just be going front like that. All right. So by Saturday, the gift should be up, and by Saturday as well. Lesson five. Lesson five should be out tomorrow. Lesson five should be out tomorrow. So I guess that should be up to. So I believe when we have the help desk, a lot of us will be able to answer questions more comfortably. And then oh yes, I did mention something. Oh hey, oh Jesus, wait to emotional go. Hey, wait to don't go yet. Oh. Don't go anywhere. Who's coach? Who's coach? Who's saying coach? Who's your coach? Who's your coach? I'm not your coach. Oh. I wanted to tell you that there's going to be a report card for your first semester. All right, report card for your first semester. We are already preparing your report card. So get ready to see what you have been doing in the secrets. All of you that has to take quiz 10 times. No, I got 50. I'm doing it again. And then you take it again. No, I got 20. God help me. And you do it again. You have taken one quiz 60 times. We're going to expose it. You took one quiz 5 times. Why? Oh, yeah, we'll not expose it. Okay, we're not going to expose it. I'm not going to expose it. But we'll tell you your number of quiz that you have taken. So our report card should be available by then. Feedback form. There's going to be a feedback form tomorrow evening so that we can share our feedback regarding to how the program is going, so that we can improve the program for second semester. All right. So this is a feedback form for first semester, so that by second semester we would have improved the program when you guys come back after your one. We're going to give holiday, don't worry. 24 hours holiday, no disturbance. The group is going to be locked. But if you did not come back, that's it for you. You have finished your Python journey. You like use one full day and sleep. There's going to be a break after first semester, one day, 24 hours, no Python disturbance. Then you would come back and they will continue second semester. All right. So after your first 5 days lesson, I want you to post about the study group on your LinkedIn and document all your notebook on GitHub. All right. I'm going to send a template on how to put your project on GitHub. So these are like the very important things. You can take a screenshot too, because I don't know if anybody has the power to come and tell you these 6 things again. Nobody has the power to tell you again. Everybody is doing their own. Me too, I'm also working. So you too do your own. Take a screenshot, feedback form on Saturday evening, report card. After first semester case study, you're going to see your results. Then there's going to be first 5 days lesson. So you're going to post your first semester on LinkedIn and tag us, and then you're going to also post your GitHub, your assignments on GitHub. Whew. Tonight was beautiful, and tonight was also funny. Thank you so much for creating the time to join the review call. I'm glad you learned one or two things, and I'm glad you now see why you should be serious, because the result is waiting for you. Mustafa has to be asked results. Don't worry, you see all your results, all the result of your gifts, all the result of your assignments, all your quiz, they will be on your report card. All right, guys, have a lovely rest of your evening. Take good care of yourself. Take good care of your loved ones. Cover yourself with this code. This code. This code is not your mates. All right. And I will see us all in the WhatsApp group. Good night, guys. Bye for now. Good night. Bye, 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 bye. Go back to where you're coming from. Whatever you were doing before you joined this call. Bye bye. Go back. Bye bye. Bye bye.